What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I'll be doing a complete live trading session, live analysis, live discussion about all dimension of trading. So this is the first session of the day. Very important session, and also very important day. We have seen that AUD and NZD news release, which impacting all the instrument like gold, Gbpusd USD coming up later. Today is very important day, so make sure guys give a big thumbs up before I begin this important session, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Before I begin, also a couple of things you can do. Join the free Telegram channel, link in the description area. So starting first of all with Gbpusd, as Gbp news coming in couple of hours later, 2.5 hours later, 6 p.m. in my zone is Gbp news coming up. So you can see that Gbpusd, looking at 4-hour perspective, I will be doing a complete multi-time frame analysis, and then we'll jump on one by one. Okay, so let me know guys how you are doing. Now looking at Gbpusd, first I'll look at bigger picture to see overall picture in the market. Always this is the best way to analyze the market, looking at bigger picture and then slowly jumping on to the lower time frame. Now looking at first of all monthly on Gbpusd, we see that from the monthly perspective, previous month's candle is a bull candle. Now how do you know a market from bigger picture perspective on the monthly, whether it's a bull market or bearish market? The best way to know a market structure, the direction of the trend is very important, is to look at series of higher low or series of lower high. Now if you look at the Gbpusd from the monthly, what do you see? That the market is creating series of higher low. So this is a uptrending market structure. Now previous months we saw this monthly candle has a long wick at the top. Now what does this long wick mean is that from the monthly there was an impulse and the prices come down for a pullback, and then once it closed with a pullback, that's a healthy bullish candle. This is the factors that I use and every professional trader use to determine which way to trade. Now from that zone, if you look at in the past, you can see that this is a significant level of support. Now the price is erected on that, and then we have seen that from that zone there has been another monthly bullish candle so far. I think that highly likely we'll see that Gbpusd is trending to the upside to create a new higher high. Now looking at weekly, if you look at the weekly price action, we can see that there's a lot of confluence for this market for movement to the upside. First of all, look at the market structure here. Now there is a liquidity here with this weekly doji. The price has created this massive move, correction. That correction has come back to this previous swing low, which is the previous support here, grab liquidity, created another movement, followed by this correction. It is in another impulsive phase. Now because it's in an impulsive phase in the direction of the major trend, I think that we could see a couple of candles to the upside on the weekly. So there is a very high probability for Gbpusd to remain bullish on the weekly. Now looking at the daily, with this daily middleman, we saw that Gbpusd from this bull flag. Now if you are not sure about the bull flag, let me know in the live chat, we can discuss more. I need to know which one exactly you need to be clear so that I can discuss it more. Now if you look at this one here, there's an impulse and then the price is in a bull flag, was in a bull flag for quite a few days, and then has broken down from this bull flag, crossed this 20 EMA on the daily. It's a very important zone, crossing 20 EMA. Now if you have our TF strategy indicator, then you can turn it on for learning purpose, and you can see that exactly when we see this buy alert on Gbpusd. According to our TF strategy, we saw that Gbpusd has this massive move to the upside. Now from that zone, we saw that after creating a middleman, Gbpusd has a significant movement. As later today news is coming, any kind of pullback. Let's look at the lower time frame on the 4-hour. Now you see the candles, very important, the health of the candles. They all are bull candle with a healthy body. How the candle is forming will give you a big clue of how the market moves. Now with that movement, we saw the Gbpusd after grabbing liquidity from here as well. Okay, this is a massive liquidity grab and created this big impulse to the upside. Now I'm waiting for a pullback on Gbpusd. Now once you see that the market has a significant pullback, especially that local breakdown will give us another entry for this potential movement to the upside. So Gbpusd is bullish, currently coming down for a deeper pullback, and as soon as we will find an entry, definitely we will be opening the position on any one of them, on Gbpusd, on gold, on euro dollar, and all the instrument that giving us that opportunity. Thank you for being here. Let's look at Samsung Kongs. So we get 5 December delay on live, 5-second 5-second delay. Sometime probably we'll look at that, why this 5-second delay. Thank you for letting me know. Bullish thought. Good day, coach. How are you? Oh, thank you very much. How are you? I'm good, thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, coach. Thank you very much. Morning, sir. Delay is 20-second again. Okay, I'll look at the next live, why this 20-second delay. Good morning. Thank you very much. Big surprise gold trading 1940. Yeah, that's what you see, that gold reached to the upside. Good morning, coach. I'm happy to be with you live from PF Freeland. Thank you very much for joining this live session. Tony, crown raising user, thank you very much for your compliment. That's really appreciated. Eurocad Topi, good morning. Thank you. Euro AUD cat, good morning. Please check once USD CHF. Yeah, I will be looking at that. I'll try to cover all of them. $5. Good morning. Gold predictions, sir. Okay, so with that of Gbpusd, pardon me guys, sometimes it happens. So with that of Gbpusd, we see that the market is coming down for a deeper pullback. Okay, so market coming down for a deeper pullback. Now, as you know, the Gbpusd, euro dollar, gold almost moved almost in the similar direction. So looking at gold now, see what's happening now. Gold is, you can see there's a lot of trade on gold. We had so far 5 trades on gold. We'll discuss all of them, how we can find more. Now looking at gold on the lower time frame, there is again there has been significant movement on gold. As the 4-hour candle close coming in 20 minutes, I think that gold now coming down for again for a pullback. If I look at the daily now, from the daily perspective, I always look at the daily time frame first of all. Now looking at, first of all, let me look at the very lower time frame to see if there is an entry here at the moment. So from lower time frame, we might see that gold coming down for a deeper pullback. You can see this is the 1-hour candle, and with this 1-hour candle, this is a bearish candle, you can see on gold. Now with this 1-hour candle on gold, what we have seen that the market tested this high coming down. I think we could see that now on gold deeper pullback. Why? Because this is the 1 hour chart. If you look at this resistance line, gold is on a resistance and the market already has reached the resistance. We could see that this market coming down for a deeper pullback, especially to the liquidity zone. Looking at the daily, again we saw that today, after this previous day's bullish candle which has a long wick at the top with this healthy body, today once the market opened with a gap, okay, with this gap, price so far has gone up and looks like that this market might be trending to the upside for at least short period of time. So you could see that gold is trending for, on the lower time frame we might see that bullish trend, and with that bullish trend from the 4 hour perspective, we saw that so far after this move, this is the current candle. It's look like closing as a doji, and from 1 hour also we see that a doji. Now if you look at this impulse here, it's a clean impulse on the 1 hour, leaving a neckline of this. There is a reversal here, as you can see, reversal pattern. The price has gone up. I will wait for pullback and then we can look for entry. Now this structure, you can see it's a bull market. I will be really waiting for an entry once we'll find that, especially in this movement to the upside. Now going back some of our trade that you have seen, that all those trade that you can see, this is a YouTube live trade on New York session on gold. This week we had total 5 trades. Let's look at the last one. This one didn't work out yesterday's live trade, but next one, once we finish the live, I found another opportunity and we have sold that trade as well here. For those who were on the VIP, definitely had experienced that trade. Now let me explain that, it's important that guys you understand why the trade is open, because it's not all about just getting a trade, but also understanding why the trade is open, so that you can understand the reason behind the trade. Now gold 1933 have sold at, the stop loss is very tight, 1935.14, take profit at 1929. That trade just after I finished the New York session live, this was open from this place. Now let me tell you why I've opened that position. If I go to the 5 minutes time frame, you can see that, you see this there's a gap opening here, okay, from this reversal. This is why this trade was called. What did I look at? Let me replay the chart, guys. I request you to pay attention so that you understand. You see that when we first trade open on New York session, didn't work out well. It has come the other way. Let's close that. And then what happened is that you see there is a multiple times liquidity gap. The price has gone up, but it failed to break the resistance. What happened is that gold was maintaining this dynamic resistance, and then gold opened with a gap here. Now this is what I tell you, that sometime you need to see what is going to happen next. From experience also is very important. Now from that gap opening, it is forming a reversal pattern. Now this week you can see from that zone, gold opened with a gap and then massively dropped, and exactly has given us this full profit. This is the trade that you can see, entry, stop loss and take profit, also sent out to the VIP communities who are trading with us. So let's see now what we have. In the meantime, if you also want to see all the trade that I'm opening with entry, stop loss and take profit, and also learn the strategy that I'm trading using the trading tools that I'm using, also you can join us. There is a link in the description area, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. Click the link and then visit the website. I would recommend you to join us to be part of the trading community, so that you also can speed up your learning and growing as a trader. I think that is very important, because trading is, it requires a little bit of guidance, especially in the beginning. It's hard, you know. I face that, and because of this academy is created, there's a lot of value to take from all the trades that you see how I'm opening, and I will be explaining with entries, stop loss and take profit, and also strategy behind it, and you will be learning so that you can grow as a trader. And I will recommend you to take that opportunity. There is a link in the description and also link at the top of the chat. Any question, don't hesitate to ask. There is a live agent available. So with that said, let's move on for the next trade. Now, as a trader, we just need to look for trade after trade. Now, from gold, what we see that this market is forming a doji. This 1 hour candle is closing, also 4 hour candle closing. I think the market structure is just, the market structure is still bullish. We could see that a pullback, and then we can expect to go long. Now, as it's a bull market at the moment, I will look for always buying opportunity once you will find that that alert on the lower time frame, especially on the 5 minutes or 15 minutes. We'll keep that watching. As you can see, the market now in a consolidation. Once it will give us an opportunity after breaking down, we'll look for entry opportunity on gold and any other instrument that coming up along the way. Thank you, Tabu. Thank you very much. Thank you. In the meantime, guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel to stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Free Telegram channel link in the description. If you go to the description of this video, you can find the free Telegram channel link. Also, let me give you a free Telegram channel link on the live chat. So I have given the free Telegram channel link. You can click the link and then stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Thank you. Shoma, thank you very much. Dan, good morning. Rediko, good morning, sir. Thank you, Kennedy. Gbpusd, good morning, sir. How are you? I'm good. Thank you very much, Kennedy. I'm really great to be part of the academy. My trading mindset has really changed, and keeping learning, made some profit in the morning early today. Thank you very much, Kennedy. Yeah, we had a trade early today on Aussie yen. Now, Aussie yen trade, this is what I tell you guys, that this is a perfect example of trade management. Now I explain this trade. I will explain. We made some profit. I also made some profit, and thank you for that mentioning. Now keep in mind that trade management is very important. If this trade is not managed properly, it could be a losing trade. So I'll explain now A to Z. So it's very important, guys. Keep in mind, you will not find this education anywhere. So make sure you use your time properly. Staying focused. I try to give everything as much as I can. So looking at Aussie yen, let me tell you in what situation I have opened that position and how I manage that trade. Now, once you open the trade, there are a couple of factors that I use. Let me tell you. So first of all, let me exactly go to the situation where I have called for the trade. Now you can see that this is the 1 hour doji. Okay, now if we look at this 1 hour candle on Aussie yen, we saw that there is a liquidity trigger. As I mentioned, that the couple of factors that I use when I trade is market structure, liquidity, and price action. Now you can see with this 1 hour candle, the price triggered liquidity, and before closing this candle, when the price was here, this is where I have called for the trade. Now, what is the reason for the trade? There is a fundamental factor that I use when I was calling for the trade. 2 hours later, there is a news coming up on AUD. Now, what did I thought in that trade is that as AUD news is coming up, as the market gather liquidity, and as this market is overextended to the downside, there is a very high probability for this price to move to the upside, at least certain distance. Okay. Now, we need to keep in mind that this is again is the trend trade. That's why I explained clearly. When I trade against the trend, I need a very high confluence, high probability for the trade to go in the direction, and I immediately manage the trade, either moving stop loss at entry or take some profit and then move stop loss at entry. Now once this candle has formed, this is where the trade was called, and then you can see that the price has come down, and then exactly from where we have entered, there has been significant movement to the upside. Now this trade was closed 50% profit, 50% was taken out. Now, and exactly from there, Aussie yen had a bounce. Okay, now this is what I tell you. Now if you look at, let's say if you do the back testing in this chart, for example, you do the back testing, okay, here, can you tell me which candle is 2 hours earlier than news? It's impossible to know, right? Almost can know, but it's very hard work to each candle to look at the calendar, which candle was a news candle, which candle 2 hours earlier. And this is the missing part of many traders trading plan, is to look at the news coming up. This is what I call the fourth dimensional trading, is to combine your strategy with the news and timing. Use it on your trading to see what factors contributing the price to move up, because on the other side it's all about buyers and sellers in the market. Now as you can see, this is why once I posted the trade, along the way I have posted the trade with entry, okay, buy 93.84, stop loss 93.46, TP 94.39. It didn't reach there, but before that we closed with profit. Now the next one, I give an update on the reason I'm showing you, so that you know guys how to manage the trade. The money comes from the trade management, not only from trading. And we move the stop loss at 93.70, and then we move the stop loss to the entry to make the full trade break even, because it's against the trend. And this is how, it's very important, that trade management, okay. And this is what I emphasize: having a strategy, having a risk management plan, and having trade management plan, so that always you stay ahead of the game. In the beginning it might sometimes take a little bit of effort, but once you program your mind, once you know everything, it becomes easier, and it comes with a great reward of being a consistently profitable trader. Okay, it's very important that you do the proper risk management, you do the trade management to to avoid over trading, to avoid excessive risk in your trade. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And if you want to know more, you always can join us. There is a link in the description and also a link at the top of the chat. And also if you find value in it, make sure you support the channel. And also you can if you are looking for a regulated broker, you can use EverTrade. They are recommended broker. They are regulated by SEC and FCA, and also no commission broker. So EverTrade, link in the description, and also I'm giving a link in the live chat. You can click the link and then register for free. Use a code, partner code Wizard, when you are registering. If you are in an eligible country, you can get 20% bonus on your account, and that bonus you can, because they are regulated broker, so it's yours. Thank you very much. So let's move on with the next move. Let's look for the next trade. It's just the starting of the day. We will have more like the gold trade. Now so far in these 2 days we had 6 trades, 5 gold trades, 1 Usdjpy. From 5 gold trades, 4 winner, 1 did not win, the one that we did in New York Session Live. 4 other trader winner on gold, and Aussie yen also winner. So this is how trading is, always staying at the top, staying at the edge, and become a consistently profitable trader. This is the journey that every trader want to embark, and I'm sure that you also on that journey. Make sure you always keep it up so that you don't quit very early. Once you are on that, you become a profitable trader, no doubt about it. Just you need to be on it, because sometime I know that it become hard to keep the pace, because you are a couple of trade, you're a winner, and then once you lose, you sometimes lose confidence. That's why it's important that you stay connected with yourself as well as with the trading community. Okay, so let's look at now on gold to see as the candle close coming on the 4 hour on gold as well as indices. We'll be looking at that as well. So this 4 hour candle close, this is a bullish move. Still I don't see ready for trade. I think that we might see sideways, a little more sideways, and then you can see this is a sideways. Still there is a probability for bullish. We could see initially liquidity gap, and then we might see the trending to the upside. So still in a sideways on gold. Let's see on the indices how it is doing. Now your NASDAQ, I was planning to go long, but it didn't go long. It has gone to the same direction. So NASDAQ, if we look at the daily chart, I will be looking at overall picture, NASDAQ and US30. Now NASDAQ, if you look at the daily price action, we can see that this market is maintaining long-term uptrending market structure. From the daily, how do you know that it's an uptrend or downtrend? Very simple. It's from the market structure. And also, this tool also will be handy to you. Now you can see that, especially this is our TF strategy indicator. Now if you are using that tool, always use in a trending market. Okay, the market that trends, because it's a TF or trend following indicator, trend following strategy. So if you are using a choppy market, you might not find a better result on it. So make sure always you use in a trending market, and you can see a trending market very clearly. You can see this movement and impulse correction creating series of higher high and higher low. So it's still maintaining that uptrending market structure on NASDAQ, and this is the daily chart. I think that NASDAQ, highly likely to see that resistance is broken on NASDAQ. The reason is very simple. This is the daily chart. You can see there's an inverted head and shoulder, and with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has broken to the upside of this inverted head and shoulder, and again has come down to this support level. This is the daily. See, these are the subtle things that I look at. What is the advantage of looking at is a big, because when you see that this kind of bullish move weakness on the daily, and this is the candle of starting up an inverted head and shoulder breakout, right? And below this candle there is a huge liquidity, and once the price has crossed that zone along with the 20 EMA, okay, that's a massive liquidity gathering. If you're not sure, you can turn on the liquidity indicator. You can see exactly where we see this bullish signal according to my TF strategy. And from that perspective, we saw that in fact market has made a move, and I think that we'll see that bullish move to the upside, breaking this high to create a new higher high. Now from the 4 hour, we can see that the market is locally trending to the upside after this move. Here multiple times the price gathered liquidity. Now for me, the next move on NASDAQ, the next trade could be along this zone. If we see that NASDAQ has come down, drop here, gathered liquidity, especially tested the 20 EMA, I'll look for entry on NASDAQ for this potential move to the upside. Okay, so this is what I'll be waiting on NASDAQ for this potential bullish move, and as soon as I'll find the trade, definitely I'll be opening, and also I'll be sharing with you guys wherever you are. If you are if you want to see all of them, also you can join us. Also you can access this tool from your student dashboard, this TF strategy indicator. Now this is our TF strategy translated into a Python script, and if you want to access that, go to your student dashboard. If you are our lifetime member, you will find the section where there is a trading tool. You can access it from there. So let's see the next thing that we have on gold. Okay, so looking at gold again. Okay, so this is this is where we see the market on gold is consolidating here, right? And candle after the candle close, you saw that after this doji, the market again trying to break to the upside. And you know, because it's an uptrending market, always, you know, staying with the major trend is always wise idea. You can see this is the 1 hour chart on gold. The market is consolidating here. We need to look for strong liquidity gap, and then we can look for trading opportunity along this area, as I always look for liquidity before I opening any position. Thank you. Hi coach, good gold trade, so were awesome yesterday, keep it up. Thank you, Tan. Appreciated for your mentioning. Yeah, we are, you know, very good trade. You know, I love trading gold, and also I trade all of them. As you have seen, we had an Aussie trade also. You know, it feels good when the trade goes in the right direction, but you know, it comes with together when it is going in the wrong direction also. We need to be comfortable on everything. The main thing here is when the trade goes in the right direction, you need to allow it to evolve more. Okay, cut the loser, keep the winner running. This is a hard job, I know. Okay, because I have gone through every fiber of trading, and I know that, you know, it's not sometimes easy in the beginning when you, let's say you have back-to-back two trade not working out, but one is going in a good profit, and it feels like that, okay, but rather I close this one, cover the other one or two trade didn't work out, so that I can stay in positive. This is a very common trading psychology works. Okay, it worked with me. I saw that many students also face the same. I think you also might be able to relate that. For example, you had a trade, okay, it's going in $500 profit or $100 profit, okay, and then you had another trade, your stop loss, let's say, is you know, the other trade may be in minus 300, okay, or maybe minus, you know, again minus 500, right? In most of the time it feels like I close both of them just so that I can stay positive, right? That happens. It's a very common psychological mistake. But as a matter of fact, it is important that what is not working out, close that. What is working out, let it run. And this is how, so that you can gain more profit than your loss when you do the proper risk management. This is the right way to trade, and it's not a one-day job. As I mentioned, that you just need to give yourself some time. Over time, once you gain faith on the strategy, once you know how the market moves, it becomes easier and easier day by day. You know, the main goal here is not to quit. Okay, not to quit, right? Always do the risk management, because if you, let's say, blow account, you know, all the capital gone, that's very, very, that's where the quitting comes, or maybe more losing comes. It's very important. Always use a smaller lot size or do the proper risk management so that you win big, lose small is the key trading. And also trade with a regulated broker. It is important that you always trade with a regulated broker. Now, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can use EverTrade for trading, and also there is a link in the description for EverTrade. I'm giving also a link in the live chat for EverTrade. You can click the link and then register for free, start trading with a regulated broker. For those who already registered with EverTrade, I'll recommend you to start in a smaller account and start your trading journey. So let's see now the way it is forming with this 20 EMA on the 15 minutes. I'm just trying to find out which way we can enter a position. So this is the 1 hour chart, still maintaining a higher low. I normally wait in most of the time for liquidity grab. It's very important that see there's a gap opening here as well. So this kind of gap opening, sometime not this one, but when you see that in the direction of the trend gap opens, and it will give you a very good clue on how to trade. And this is what I will be clearly explaining also this weekend. I'll release that video on YouTube on Sunday and Saturday London session time. Guys, stay connected. How this gap opening works. We think that gap, for example, on the weekend gap or daily gap, the big gap, sometimes you'll see that lower time frame gap will give you a very, very subtle clue on which way the market is heading. So make sure you give a big thumbs up and also stay subscribed to access that video on YouTube. I'll be releasing, and I'll pause for 2 seconds if everyone have time to do that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So you see this is where the market is consolidating in a sideway. Okay, any opportunity comes, we'll be taking that. Sometime you need to make a trading decision within a very short period of time. This is how the trading works. That's why the more experience you will have, you'll see that the faster you will be able to make a trading decision. And if you look at the statistics, you'll see that majority of the trader quit very soon. Can you tell me why trader quit very soon? Let's say if you go to earn a degree, simple diploma or a certificate 3 or certificate 2, you need 6 months, 1 year of study, and then 1 year of understanding how everything work, and then after 2-3 years you get just a salary to make a living. But why does trading is so short-lived career for many traders? I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the live chat. Let's discuss this so you know exactly where to look at. Let me know in the live chat, guys. What do you think? What could be the reason that trader quit so early? So that if you are aware of this, you can keep your trading up and become a profitable trader. Candy Mamba, which part? Thank you very much, Radico. Good morning. Are you buying or selling? Still nothing. We are waiting for an entry. Morning, coach. Thank you. What do you think about JPY pairs? Yeah, JPY pairs, we'll be looking at that. I was looking early today. UD CAD joke. Thank you very much. Good morning, coach. How are you? Thank you very much. I'm good. Thank you. Gopi. Good morning, coach. Can you say about the importance of testing the imbalance? Okay, so this is what the topic that I started to discuss yesterday, but I couldn't do it. Today we'll be discussing that. Thank you for that. NZJPY may jump. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Good morning, coach. Thank you. Connecting from Johannesburg. Thanks for being here. Good morning. Morning coach, about AUD USD. We'll be looking at that. When can I sell GBP USD? We'll be looking at that. Can you look into GBP? There was, okay, dollar yen, USD CAD. Coach, thank you. Thanks for motivating, coach. Win big, lose small. Yep, that's the key points. That's the key word. Win big, lose small, and you always stay ahead. Okay, you will be always staying. It's a very important phrase. Gbpusd. What to become rich soon and take big lot. Okay, thank you. Lack of patience. Okay, that's a very good point. To become rich and take a big lot. Okay, very good. So look at AUD CAD. Is there any sell setup? Thank you very much. Lack of patience. First time on your live chat. Thank you, Ikomosa. Thanks for being here. I'm sure that you will enjoy, and just stick to the channel. Make sure you stay subscribed for everything to be, and also press that bell button so that you don't miss out anything. Yeah, very good question. Lack of patience. Lack of patience is very this is a very important thing, that to look at developing patience. In addition to that, what I think that also reason for quitting along with the lack of patience is not having clear vision and willingness to move on. So keep in mind that anything you want, either we know or don't know, must be tested by adversity. Anything you'll see, if you look back, every one of you in your past life, look back your childhood, adulthood, and you will see that anything so far you gain must have been tested by adversity. This is an universal law that no one can avoid. Okay, this is how the universe works. Anything you want, relationship, money, getting rich, being a trader, or having a house, having a car, either you know or don't know, anything you want must be tested by adversity. This is how the universe works, and the reason it is tested by adversity is because of to see that worthiness of having it. Let's say if you want something, you need to feel worthy of it, and that's what is tested by automatically will be tested. Now, as a trader, okay, now if you want to be a trader, if you want to be a profitable trader, then you will be tested. Okay, you will be tested, and with that test, most people don't want to go through the test, don't want to face a little bit of adversity, and because of that we quit very early. This is the real thing. And as you said, that lack of patience, so we don't want to be patient to go through that little bit of obstacle that we have to gain. Now, if you have participated in any kind of sports, you know very well, if you want to win the medal, you need to willing to have a jump. Okay, jump on top of the roof, top of the rope, not roof, rope, or anything, so that you can have the medal. That's the test. And once you hold on to it, you believe that you deserve it. Okay, that's why sometimes it comes with affirmation. Affirmation is very effective. Sometimes if you want to change your if you want to increase your willpower and belief, strengthening your belief, it also helps that you can do it, you are worthy of it. So this is why I think that majority of traders quit, is because of lack of patience to hold on to the trading, to take it to the next level. For those who have that ability, that believe that you can do it, definitely you're gonna do it, no doubt about it. So make sure you always stay motivated, have a clear vision, clear goal, and then move towards it by small chunk of actions every day. that's how everything is created. So we see that going back to gold again, from the 1 hour, you see it is dodgy. I think the market might come down for a deeper pullback. This is what I look for, an overextended market always in the opposite direction of the trend always will give you, always will give you better chance of winning the trade. Okay, so if you look at the 4 hour on gold, you see the market already has made this move, and with that move the price in the monthly resistance, in the 4 hour resistance zone. So any kind of pullback, I think we could see that drop initially, local drop, but at this point I will not be a seller as it's a long term, it's a very established uptrending market. Any kind of break to the downside will give us an entry opportunity for the movement to the upside. Okay guys, thank you very much. Hello, thank you. Go day coach, thank you very much. Lack of discipline, yeah, very important, lack of discipline. Very important point. High experience, high expectation. Yeah, it's all of them are combination of those factors. Good morning coach, I'm from Nigeria, thank you very much. Check Usdjpy, AUD CAD. Yep, I'll be looking at that. Good afternoon coach, I'm from Philippines and just started trading gold yesterday. John, I'm sure that you will be enjoying. Thank you for being here. Eurujpy. Yeah, let's look at the JPY pairs. Looking at JPY, dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, we see that this market is a strongly falling market. If I look at the weekly, I think that highly likely dollar yen, if you look at the weekly price action after the previous weekly bearish candle, this week so far had a massive drop, and with that drop, the way I see this price action, highly likely we will see the dollar yen is coming to this level. Why? Because this is where, this is the previous resistance zone here on dollar yen. Okay, with this inverted head and shoulder, the price has broken to the upside, and because it made, if you apply so there are, so wave 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with that third wave, we see that the market is breaking the swing low, and there is a 20 EMA, and also this is the previous resistance here, which is turning support. Below this level there is a liquidity. Okay, as the market moves from liquidity to liquidity, we saw that we could see that this swing low is broken, and with that swing low breakdown, we could see again dollar yen giving us an opportunity. Now this is a established uptrending market. Breaking this swing low is giving us another opportunity. We can expect for this bullish move on dollar yen. So from the daily perspective, we see that this market so far had a drastic drop, massive drop. That kind of drop continuous is in fact a sign of any kind of reversal. We could see that the market coming down here and then going up for again the upside. So dollar yen, I'll wait for reversal because this market already overextended to the downside, and it's not a good idea for me to go short at the moment, as this market already at the bottom, and anytime we could see that reversal coming up. And once it will reverse along the direction of the major trend, we can look for buying opportunity on dollar yen. Okay, thank you very much, and as soon as I will find an entry on the reversal, also I'll be sharing with you guys how to join VIP. Yeah, you can join VIP Telegram channel very easily once you are on the website. So if you look at this live chat, you can see that website address at the top of the live chat pinned. So once you go to that website. Let me give you the website address on the live chat as well. So mentorship, you can click that website link, and once you are on the website, click join now button and you will be able to access everything that you have. Any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent available on the website. You will be able to answer any question that you have. I would recommend you to join, as we are having quite a few trades, very successful trading record, as well as you will be able to learn all the strategy that I am using, all the trading tools that I am using, and also being part of a VIP chat group where you will be able to interact with others who are trading. I think that environment is very important to be part of a trading community. If you want to be a profitable trader, I think it's very, very important. So thank you very much. Let's look at Gbpusd. Looking at the daily on Gbpusd, and all of them, all the JPY pairs, what we see that basically they are, you know, started to drop. And if we look at the weekly and monthly, what we see that GJ from bigger picture as JPY coming down for a deeper pullback, we could see that this is the impulse on Gbpusd on the monthly. Let's place the Fibonacci for this movement from low to the high. We see that the market is about to come down for a deeper pullback. Now, as you can see, this is the monthly impulse, and the market already overextended to the upside, and we could see that with that overextension we might see that deeper pullback. As you know, GBP news coming later today, we could see that this market now dropping down for a deeper pullback. Now there's one thing that we need to keep in mind, is this is a very important swing low, okay, and we might see that the market again reversing for short term from this level. Now it is important to see either GJ is breaking this low and trending to the downside to this level for monthly Fibonacci, or bouncing off this level. But I think that because there has been significant movement, the market is coming to this important level of swing low, is this support level. I think Gbpusd from this level, we could see that again moving towards the upside. Now from the 4 hour, this doji is quite significant. I will be waiting for the price to come down here to, you know, to penetrate this level. If we see that the market is giving us another entry here on GJ, we look for buying opportunity. All right, so with the news, we'll see, you know, when the market will reverse, it will show its way. You will see a very strong rejection. Very important to look at the type of rejection when we look for a reversal trade. But normally I try to avoid trading against the trend until I see that market is fully reversed. Guessing is not a good idea. You know, that's why the Jesse Livermore said that buy the market which is fully bullish, sell the market which is fully bearish. This is a very, very important quote, and I really wholeheartedly follow that things now, because what the wise said is in fact very important, isn't it? So then the question comes, how do you know a market is fully bullish or bearish? Very simple. When a market creates a series of higher high and higher low continuously, it's a fully bullish market. When a market creates series of lower high and lower low, which is a fully bearish market. Now there is another thing that you need to include in it, is that, you know, you need a reversal pattern to find the starting of a bullish trend. So this is how the market moves. Let's say you saw that reversal pattern, and then you saw the market tested that and then has gone in that direction. So this is how you can find when the market started its trend, and then you can follow along to the direction of the trend. Right, so we'll be discussing more on that. Hello coach, thank you very much. Can you check Euro USD? Absolutely, we'll be looking at that. Yes sir. Did gold change its trend to bullish? I think for short term we see that bullish trend, yeah, kind of change of trend. For short term perspective, I think with that movement we might see that gold going to retest some of the monthly and weekly level. I'll do full analysis, then we'll see exactly where we can see that movement. Now gold, you can see this is the 1 hour chart. The way it is forming the price action, there is a probability for deeper pullback, okay, on gold. Okay, so let me see. Euro dollar. Yes, I can look at euro dollar. Now euro dollar, guys, this is also bull market. As dollar DXY getting weaker and weaker, we saw that euro dollar is maintaining strong bullish market structure. Now euro dollar, if you look at this, now you see this kind of trending market I really like to trade, because if you look at the candlestick pattern, you will see that when you see the candles are full body, you see full body, this is where you understand that the market, in fact, there is a lot of buyers, there's a lot of volume in it. This is not a choppy market, this is a trending market. Look at those candles here, or I might say here, you see it's a choppy market, but this one is trending. That's why euro dollar is bullish. Any kind of liquidity gap, again we talk about a lot about the liquidity gap, is very, very important, and that's why this is how the institutional trader trades, based on liquidity. And euro dollar, you can see from the daily, there is a dodgy today so far, so far bullish move, and I will be waiting for a pullback. All right, we could see sudden drop with the news coming up, and then what I think that breaking this low, what I can say that you will understand when the market is taking off. Okay, I might not be able to tell you that it will be like that, but when it becomes, you will feel it, you will see it. Let me give you an example. See that euro dollar, for those who have seen that, definitely open a position here. Euro dollar, look at this one here. You see when the market gather liquidity, you can feel it, you can see it, and not only seeing, you can apply rule-based strategy if you have one. Now you can see that buy alert, exactly the price has moved from there. So when you have a strategy, let's say this one, if you're learning our strategies, you know that this is exactly satisfied our TF strategy, and this is a very perfect example of TF strategy. An impulse correction, the price tested that important level 10 and 20 EMA together, giving this price action confirmation for a potential bullish move, and afterwards, in fact, the price has made significant movement. So, and then we saw another liquidity trigger with this doji. So this is how, if I look at the euro dollar again, I will be waiting for buy trade on this one. It's a long-term bull market. Okay, so as soon as I will find an entry, definitely I'll be opening position, and also I'll be sharing with you guys. You can join us if you like, if you want to progress in your trading journey. There's a link in the description. You can visit the website, click join now button, then you will be able to access everything that we have. So we looked at dollar yen. Let me look at, we saw that indices, GBP pairs getting very volatile because of the news coming up. Okay, GBP AUD, I think that this one also might move to the upside. Just looking at GBP USD, also very strongly bull market. Just looking at all of them to see, guys. So euro looks a bit weaker, but GBP looks very stronger. Just looking at all of them to see. Okay, dollar CAD, guys, looking at dollar CAD, this market, if you look at the daily, we can see that dollar CAD is in a downtrend. Okay, now if you look at the bigger picture monthly on dollar CAD, we can see that previous month there is a red candle. This month the price has gone up, penetrated this level. Again we saw that rejection. That means that dollar CAD preparing for another drop. I think the dollar CAD, the way we see as monthly, there is a long wick at the bottom. The bulls couldn't break the high. We could see that on dollar CAD further downside. Okay, if you look at the weekly, also we see that from the weekly there is a massive drop, correction. Again long wick candle below the 20 EMA tested this important previous support that is broken as a resistance. Long wick candle means that dollar CAD pairs are in control. We could see that the market dropping down from the weekly. Looking at the daily, also we see that the price has tested the 20 EMA in that zone, and then we saw that the market started to drop. Now dollar CAD in that zone is showing potentially bearish below the support level, and I see potentially there is a head and shoulder here, and also there is a strong liquidity from the top, and we could see dollar CAD is trending to the downside. Now from the 4-hour, we see so far with this 20 EMA, also you can see the market has exactly from there. This is our TF strategy. For those who yesterday have seen this candle, definitely had a good trading opportunity here as well. Now this indicator, that this is our TF strategy indicator, it's an invite only indicator. You know, I don't recommend you to use the indicator without learning the strategy. This is the strategy that we have a rules, and that rules is translated into a Pine script available for both TradingView free version as well as MT4 users. Now if you are our lifetime member, you can find it in your student dashboard how to access this indicator. If you are not, also you can join us. There is a link in the description. Once you visit the website, click join now button, and then you will be able to access all these things that we have. So with that drop, I think dollar CAD, you can see, has broken this support level, and with that support I think dollar CAD might break even to this level. So you could see potentially downside on dollar CAD. The way I see it's a very fragile to the downside. We could see the dollar CAD coming down, so dollar might be getting weaker and weaker over time. So that could give gold boost to the upside. That means that now we see gold is coming down, which is very good for us for a potential bullish trading opportunity. Okay, so this is the way I love trading, is when the market breaks against the trend is always a good place to look at, right? As gold is breaking against the trend, you see this kind of gap opening, also very crucial to look at, especially on TradingView. I will be explaining more this weekend, guys. Make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. This kind of gap opening, how you can understand the movement in the market, what kind of situation you should look at. I created a compacted lesson for you guys. I'll be releasing on YouTube for free, so make sure you stay subscribed and also press that bell button. Keep eye during the weekend, London and New York session time. I'll be premiering and also will be watching with you. So with this breakdown on gold, as it is still in an uptrend, I will wait for bullish trading opportunity unless we see a very strong reversal on the lower time frame. So gold is coming down for a deeper pullback. Let me see your dollar yen. Okay, so I asked you about Eurojpy. Okay, so thank you very much. So JPY pairs, so almost I think all are moving in the same fashion. Let me look at the Eurojpy. Now Eurojpy, looking at the daily. Okay, so all the JPY pairs, guys, as you can see, they are in fact moving very aggressively, and with that movement, I think that JPY, including the Eurojpy, if you look at the weekly, they might coming down to this weekly liquidity zone. Okay, if you look at the monthly, this is the monthly candle that has completely gone up. Right now this monthly candle is a lonely candle to the upside, and this structure is not strong enough. I think that Eurojpy might now come back down to the monthly support. It might break the monthly candle's low, grab liquidity, and then could move to the upside. Now from the weekly, we see this movement. I think Eurojpy from weekly, you can see it's a vertical move, highly likely it will come back down here again, and from this liquidity zone it might create another bullish move. So from the daily, for me, I think JPY, the way we see this movement, the one this support level is a weekly support, but from the daily, after breaking this swing low, I think that Eurojpy might have a bullish move again, a pullback, and it might move like that, finally come back down here. But there is a probability for at least short-term movement to the upside. So Eurojpy, if the market goes up, do proper pullback, we'll look for selling. At this point, you can see it has broken the swing low, and it might be hard for me to sell at the moment because it's an overextended without proper pullback to the upside. Not a good idea to sell, but very strongly bearish market. We might see the trend a bit more continuation, but if it goes up, okay, for deeper pullback, giving us an entry, we'll look for selling on Eurojpy. I think all the JPY pairs doing in the same way. Okay, they are normally dropping down, including the dollar yen, as weakness with the dollar also making that. So going back to gold, guys, you can see that gold from 1 hour has just come to the 20 EMA zone. Okay, so this movement on gold, if it drops further, this 15 minutes candle, as you can see, it has made a significant drop, and this is the trend line. Yeah, I want to see it is dropping. If you look at the daily, you can see the price might come back to the daily. This is the key points to look at. You see, this is the daily support, weekless candle with a gap opening. If the price managed to come near to this support, I will look for buying. This is what, very important to look at the multi-time frame approach. You see, this is a support level on gold, and once we'll see the market has hit that level, I will be going long on gold with the 5 minutes or 15 minutes price action confirmation. I think gold might come to this level where there is a daily support, or along this zone. Once you see that gold has given us suitable entry, I'll look for buying, as it is a bull market. Any break to the downside will give us an entry for potential bullish opportunity. Okay, guys, so we found a very clear idea of the market for the next upcoming session, as GBP news coming up. We saw that GBP USD also coming down for a deeper pullback, gold and all the instrument coming down for a deeper pullback. And as soon as I will find an entry, definitely I will be sharing with you guys. If you're on the VIP, if I'm not on live in VIP, or if I'm on the live in the live session as well. So if you want to be part of the community, also you can do that. You can receive all the trades that I'm trading today. Also we had after back-to-back 4 winning trades on gold. Also we had a trade today, early profitable trade on a Usdjpy. Just starting of the day. There will be more coming up. So let's thumbs up guys, and also stay connected. Make sure you join the free Telegram channel if you want to stay connected with everything that we have. And with that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next live. And any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll see you on the New York session and London session live. Make sure you always manage your risk when you are trading. Don't blow out with a single trade. So with that said, thank you, and check the link in the description area. All the links, there might be something that may be beneficial to you. See you soon.